What's going on, everybody? My name is Courtney McLean. I'm doing a 5-part series on the ingredients of change. Now, it's going to be probably like a week long session, but the first step and the first part is changing your environment. And this is just so powerful. I want to share a couple of stories with you. So there was a young man. He was born in the hood. He was just the gutter, the ghetto, just surrounded with struggle. This is the type of environment that he was in. At the age of 5, his father told him he was going to go to the grocery store. He was going to make groceries for the family. He never returned. So it was just him, his older brother, and his mom. The mom was addicted to crack cocaine. So she was on drugs and she was prostituting to get her drugs because we know that's a very strong drug. So she was doing everything she could to get it. The older brother was rebellious. He was in the hood life, the gang, whatever. He got shot dead at the age of 13. So this young boy, and he was about 9 at that time. At the age of 10, his mom got locked up for prostitution and drugs so many times that they took him away. So he got caught up in the system. After going foster home to foster home, he actually went ahead and lived with his uncle. Now, his uncle was in the same location and they had the same mindset and they did the same thing. So it was pretty much the same environment until his uncle moved. His uncle moved out of state. He stayed. He decided to stay. So he was homeless until one day a nice white young lady found him or whatever, and their family already had a foundation in place, and she wanted to bring him into that just because her heart really went out to him and she really cared about him. So with her family, she already had kids, had 2 children already. So there was already a foundation laid in place of what they wanted their kids to do, and how they was gonna go to school, good grades, good study habits, went to church. There's just a totally different belief system than the one he was used to. At first there's resistance to what they were doing because he didn't feel like he was worthy of it. He didn't feel like it was necessary. He felt like they were better than him, and they was trying to change who he was, and he just wasn't down for it at first. Until weeks in, months go by. He starts to get better grades. He's changing his study habits. He's going to church. Now they're rewarding him. They dress him different, and he just has a different glow about him, and the teachers notice it and everything. And now he's thriving and doing exactly what he loves to do in life. That's just one story out of many, how an environment and the change of environment can actually change the outcome of what your life could be if you did not change your environment. It shows the importance of it. Now, in that same breath, there's countless and many stories of people who struggle to change their environment and who don't change their environment and get stuck. I have a friend that's real close to me. I mean, I love him. He probably watched this video. Truth be told, he was a straight A student. Just smart. He's one of the smartest people I ever met. Um, he got kicked out of his house. He was rebellious, hung around the wrong crowd. So when he got kicked out, me and my family, we reached out to him and brought him into our household. We already had a foundation there. We had things laid in place where if you do those things, you would be successful. Now, for this story, I'm letting you know that just because you change your location doesn't mean you change your environment. They're 2 totally different things. Because if you continue to do the same thing with the same people, no matter where you go, if it's the same people or the same type of people, you're gonna get the same type of results that you got. So he still hung around the same crowd, still went to the same places. Ended up dropping out of high school his senior year while he was on honor roll. He dropped out, got his GED, and really struggled in life. And the only thing that I can even see why somebody as smart as him, as bright as him, and with filled with so much potential in life, was off the simple fact that he struggled changing his environment. He didn't want to change the people he hung around. He didn't want to change any of that, and that resistance to change is what really caused him to struggle in life. Now that he realizes that, and he's getting out of the same habits and the same things, because he is changing his environment and he is changing the people that he is around. So I'm sure he'll come with another success story in a couple of years, because dude is filled with promise and filled with purpose, and he will reach it. I know he will. But if you struggle and you never change your environment, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck in that same rut. Now, if I was trying to lose weight, there's no way I would lose weight and try to work out in the kitchen. That doesn't make sense. I have to go to the gym. Why? Because there's people there that's working out. There's people there that's doing exactly what I'm doing or I want to do, and people that are already where I want to be at. So the gym is people get memberships to the gym just off of the environment. It's a different environment. They are what I am, what I want to be, what I aspire to be, or what I am trying to become. If I wanted to become a Christian, I would go to church. It just makes sense. Like-minded people hang around each other. Doctors hang around other doctors. Lawyers hang around other lawyers. Millionaires hang around other millionaires. Broke people hang around other broke people. Homeless people hang around other homeless people. How many times you seen a tiger running with a pack of lions? You don't. You don't. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Now, a story about changing your environment. Let's take the little caterpillar for instance. A caterpillar goes in life, but to change it to a butterfly, what does he have to do? He changes his environment. He goes into a cocoon. The cocoon is preparation for his purpose. His purpose is to become a butterfly. So he has to change. The caterpillar changes his environment. He goes into the cocoon. And then once he comes out of the cocoon, he becomes a butterfly, and the other caterpillars don't even notice him anymore. That's an amazing concept. There's another story of a young lady who had got her bachelor's degree. She was really excited about life and the possibilities, but soon realized that there was just nothing out there. She got into a rut herself, was in a terrible relationship, didn't have the best relationship with family. So what she did was she had to break up with the guy that was yelling at her, beating her, and belittling her. She stopped hanging around the friends and the family she hung around, and within a year, she lost 150 pounds, went all natural, and just has this glow of amazing about her. And she actually travels around the world giving speeches about change as well. That's powerful. Why was she able to change? Because she changed her environment first. She got out of the bad relationships, whether it's romantic or friendships or whatever, and she got out of hanging around family all the time, and she just went to her own personal cocoon. And now she's a beautiful butterfly, and they don't even recognize it no more. That's an amazing conversation. Why is it important to change your environment? You want to go to the mountaintop. If you're climbing the mountaintop, you want to go with people who either one, have been to the mountaintop, or two, or want to go to the mountaintop. You can't drag somebody who doesn't want to go with you. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. And okay, say you want to drag those people with you. Has that worked for you so far? No. Why do you change your environment? What I want you to do is think about the 5 to 10 people that you hang around on a daily basis. The 10 people you hang around the most. Those people that you hang around, that's either who you are or who you are slowly and soon to become. That's either who you are or who you will surely, slowly, and soon become. So what I want you to do is think about it. Think about where you want to go in life, what you want to do, what kind of goals you have. And think about the people you hang around, the places you go, the people you hang around. What are their goals in life? What do they want to do in life? What are their dreams and aspirations in life? What are they doing with the life they have now? Then write down the places you go all the time. Ask yourself, are these places in line with where I want to go ultimately? Because if not, then you're wasting your time, and you need to change those things that you're doing, and you need to change the environment that you're in. Your environment is the places you go and the people you hang around and the things that you do. That's your environment. It's very important to change. You could change, because I've changed. I changed my environment. It was very hard to cut off the 10 friends that I've known ever since I was in the 6th grade. I'm 25 years old now. I just cut them off a year ago, if that long. But the change that is made inside of me, I do it again and again and again, because I've become a better person. You have to change your environment. You can do it. You can do it. It's hard, but you can do it. You have to do it to reach your purpose, to reach what you want to reach, to get where you want to get. Something that you have to do. Now, what I want you to do is, if this helped you in any way, any kind of way, if it helped you, or if you need advice and you want more information on changing your environment, I want you to either inbox me on Facebook or email me. You can email me at mrcourtneymclean@gmail.com. That's Courtney, Courtney, McLean, MCLEAN, @gmail.com. And I can help you with change. I can give you some hints, or just let me know that it's helping you. Because this is what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for you. We all can make a change in this world, but first we have to start with us. And you first have to change your environment. So with that, I say God bless. Y'all be safe. The next part to this 5-part ingredients of change seminar is going to be the changing of your diet, and it's not talking about food. So y'all tune in to that. Look out for that. There's also going to be testimonials on people who changed their environments. I mean, you're going to have people that were fighting addictions, people who were fighting a certain lifestyle that they didn't want to live, and they're going to give you the power of changing environments through their testimonials. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Again, I love y'all. Let's make this change. But first, let's change our environment. Y'all be blessed.